ancient lands of Phrygia and Persia, in India and in Greece, there were women who danced with the grace and delicacy of wild deer, and who were feared as much as the murderous Furies. These were the Bacchantes, women who worshipped a new god, the young and handsome Dionysus. Thousands and thousands of years ago, when the god still walked the earth with mortals, and history was still mingled with legend, Dionysus wandered throughout the world, spreading the cult of his worship. At last he returned to the land of Boeotia, and to his birthplace, the city of Thebes. But a terrible scourge afflicted that part of Greece, drought. The earth was scorched, no longer refreshed by protecting clouds and life-giving rains. Flocks and herds perished. And Thebes, the proud capital founded by Cadmus and preserved by Pentheus, seemed marked for destruction by the gods. Outside the city walls was the never-failing spring of Nysa, the last in all Boeotia that still offered the Thebans a trickle of precious water. It was surrounded by guards, and by order of Agave, mother of King Pentheus, who was away from Thebes at the time, what little water remained was carried by servants and slaves into the cellars of the royal palace for the use of the court. The common people of Thebes were allowed to collect only a few drops. And so it was in that far-off time, so remote that it survives only in the memory of poets. The events of this story had their beginning.
I'm thirsty. Give me a drink.
Here.
You're generous.
Water belongs to the thirsty.
Please forgive me for having had to ask you, but I've traveled such a long way.
Aren't you from Thebes?
I hail from the Orient, from faraway Phrygia, where the sun rises. What is your name?
Manto.
I'll remember it. Here, this is my gift, to thank you for your kindness.
What is it?
The bitter liquor of the grapes, wine sacred to the god of joy, Dionysus.
Dionysus? No, stranger, I cannot accept it.
And why?
Because I am destined to Demeter. This very day I must go to the temple to make her a presentation.
If you fear to offend Demeter with wine sacred to another god, I will present it to anyone you choose.
No one will ever want to accept it. Don't you know King Pentheus prohibits the recognition of Dionysus? The Thebans do not dare to pronounce his name even.
One alone dares, the blind Tiresias.
He's my father.
He alone in his great wisdom knows the power of Dionysus and doesn't fear Pentheus. Take it then, you who are his daughter. It yields joy to friends and folly to enemies, and grants love to the one who has love in his heart.
Thank you, stranger. Will you come to Thebes?
Thebes will come to me. Farewell, little Manto.
Farewell.
With only one of these urns, I could save my milking cow.
Tell it to the queen. I'm sure that for one of your milking cows, she'll gladly give up her bath.
Well, luckily, Pentheus will soon return.
Sure, the minute he gets back, he'll bring water to your stable.
O Thebans, my sons, listen once more to the power of my words.
The power of words does not quench thirst.
Quiet, it's Tiresias. Let me listen.
It is useless to rebel, and your contempt is futile. A light has filled the blindness of my eyes. And that is why I, Tiresias, say to you again that the drought which destroys our herds of cattle and our crops is none other but a divine scourge. Now one alone, one only of all the deities of Olympus has cause to be angry with Thebes, and that is Dionysus. Thebes gave him birth, and in the whole of the world, only Thebes refuses to render him honor. And this is the reason for his discontent. This is the cause of the horrible thirst which now burns up the land of Boeotia.
And we, Tiresias, what must we do?
You must sacrifice to the god Dionysus. Honor him with ritual of song and dance. For even though it is Pentheus who may be at fault, the whole of Thebes will be punished.
You speak well, Tiresias, but then who will protect us from the wrath of the king?
No one at all, except your faith in the power of the god. If you have it.
Tiresias is right.
He has never lied to us.
His eyes may be in darkness, but his vision penetrates where no other mortal sight can ever see.
Perhaps, but it is dangerous even to have listened to him.
No, I don't believe that Pentheus.
We'll see when he returns.
No.
Here I am, Father. I've succeeded in getting you a little water.
Thank you, my daughter. Go into the house. There's someone waiting for you.
Who?
Go in, you will see.
Dirce. Manto. What a great honor for me to receive the future queen of Thebes in my own house.
For you, I'll be a friend, not a queen.
Come, I have something I want to show you. Ah! Oh, how marvelous for you.
You shall wear it for the offering at the temple today. I wanted to weave it myself, so that on the most beautiful day of your life, you'd remember me.
Thank you, Dirce.
What is the matter? Your eyes are not happy. Yet to be consecrated to Demeter is a great, great honor.
As great an honor as it is to reign as a queen.
Of course, I know.
But why is it? Neither my eyes nor yours are glad today, even though you're going to be the bride of Pentheus.
This has been established since my early childhood, and it's my destiny. Even if...
Tell me.
Even if in my heart there exists another life. A life far away from these dismal walls of the court. A gay, free life, full of songs and dances and love. But it's only a dream. With the new moon, the doors of the palace will close behind me.
And the ones of the temple will open to take me in forever, as this too has long been established.
And you will be the first in every ceremony, and I will sit on the throne. What better destiny?
It's true. But to have to leave my father and all my friends. And worse, Lactamo.
You love him, don't you?
We both grew up together. He's been like a brother to me. I'm sad I won't see him again.
No one can oppose the fate chosen by the gods. Run along now and get ready. The high priest awaits you. Go.
not a single glance till the coming of the new moon presume to profane your face. To you, Demeter, I offer the vanity of Manto, so that you may accept her in purity among your other humble devotees.
The sacred fire is going out.
The prophecy of the Sibyl. There's no doubt about it. The fated child the Sibyl foretold to us, on the day Lacdamo was born, is Manto.
Are you sure?
The signs are all too clear. She will be consecrated to Demeter, said the Sibyl. And at her offering, the sacred fire will go out. Thus, it has occurred. Finally, from certain rumors I have heard of late.
Do you mean that she already knows Lacdamo?
Yes. And wouldn't it be strange if between them there was born that love, which according to the prophecy...
Be still. What do you suggest?
It's within the power of a mere mortal to change any omen he wishes.
What's your conclusion?
The conclusion lies with whoever has the power. It's you who are queen.
Lacdamo. Maybe clemency is not always a great virtue. I didn't have to keep him alive up to this day.
Of course not. For to light the flame, a spark is always necessary. Yet you need only do away with it, and there will be no fire.
I see. Smother it out, at its source.
Yes, my queen.
But how is this feasible? The fated child is sacred to Demeter.
And is it not they, the gods, who decide the fates of the mortals? Believe me, it will be Demeter who will rule the life of Manto.
Well, finished at last. Oh, good. Then the work's over. Oh, I'm glad it's over.
Now, go back and get another load.
Let's go, everybody out. Don't waste time. Move.
Get 'em over.
Let's go, let's get out.
Come on.
Move.
Keep moving there.
Lacdamo.
Manto. I was afraid you wouldn't come. But what is it? Why don't you look at me?
I am promised to Demeter, and no other than she can see my face. But I had something to tell you before saying goodbye. That's why I've come. Here. Take it. It's yours.
Well, what's in it?
Wine. The sacred wine of Dionysus.
Wine? In Thebes? How did you get it?
At the fountain of Nisa, a stranger. I gave him water and he offered it to me in exchange.
What a strange odor. What does it taste like?
I don't know, but it must be the wine of witchcraft. The stranger said it gave joy to friends and madness to enemies. And afterwards...
And afterwards?
And afterwards, it grants love to one who has love in his heart.
Go on, then. Why don't you drink it?
It would be a sacrilege for me.
Look at it. The color is as shiny as the most precious stone. It seems almost alive. It gives joy, love, and more. Manto, drink it with me.
The beating of my heart is stronger. I feel it. It gives joy.
Love, too, Manto.
Now, I must say farewell to you.
Farewell? That's a meaningless word, isn't it? When we say farewell, we often find each other again. And if it's really farewell, we never know it.
But this time it's true. Believe me.
No, it can't be true. I don't want you to leave me.
And I don't want to go.
Well, then why must we submit to a fate which we do not wish? Why create such great unhappiness?
Tell me, what can I do?
Renounce the temple. We'll flee far from here. In a single night, we can reach distant Locris, or walking toward the sun, even Attica.
The consequences might be terrible.
But how much more so to deny your own life? A new God will protect us, who will judge us, too.
Yes. Tomorrow, when the sun rises, I'll be waiting.
The king, Pentheus, returned to Thebes.
Boeotia is dying. The plain of Cophizo has been turned into a desert. Famine has spread from the Phocis to the Locris, from the mountains of Laconi all the way down to the Gulf of Corinth. One can hardly find a single crop that has not been ravaged.
Pentheus, even in Thebes, the situation is perilous. The people are rebelling. There might be violence.
What wrong have I committed?
They're saying that the drought is a scourge sent by the gods to punish you for still refusing to recognize Dionysus and offer him sacrifice.
The rabble says nothing. It only repeats. Now out with his name. Who is it who incites them?
Tiresias. I'm positive.
He must be possessed. To sacrifice to Dionysus, to a pretender exiled from Thebes, a fraudulent usurper who conquered his hordes of frenzied barbarians with inebriating wine and with orgies of impure women.
The devoted followers of Dionysus are not all barbarians.
Who is speaking?
I, Polycrates, from the tribes of Atamonte. When my beloved king was still alive and was husband of the sister of your mother, he knew Dionysus, then very young, and took good care of him, and he believed in his divinity.
Your king, I believe, died young, which hardly demonstrates the excessive favor of the gods.
That may well be, Pentheus, but in the famine which torments Thebes, the people see only the anger of the deities.
To placate the souls and entreat once more the favor of Olympus, I propose a great sacrifice to Demeter, goddess of the earth and divine mother of crops. With her and her alone rests the power to end the disaster which plagues us.
This then will be done. Tell the people that Pentheus, their king, publicly invokes the favor of the gods by sacrificing to Demeter. Go. Mother, I'm most happy to see you again.
The high priest has asked for an audience with you. It would be well for you to listen to him.
I will. Speak, if you will.
Pentheus, the people are discontented.
But it's folly to give in to the populace. And as for their affliction and their perennial misery, two forces only are to blame.
The gods who rule the sky and the powers who rule the earth.
Of course. But the gods are out of reach and eternal, while the powers of earth remain but mortal.
Son, you well know the Thebans. The drought has exasperated them, and the prattling of Tiresias has done much to excite them.
And if the gods do not send rain, of course the fault must lie with the king. Very well. What is it you wish to suggest to me?
I already proposed it in the audience. A truly great sacrifice to Demeter, which must prove to all and without question you're still favored by divinity.
We must avoid at all cost a revolt of the people. We must divert them.
We must return to the customs of our forefathers.
And to do that?
Order a human sacrifice.
And who would be the victim?
Manto, the daughter of Tiresias.
Manto? No. Never.
And why not? We would also be rid of the father who was your enemy.
If all I wanted was to destroy Tiresias, I would have done so. But he's much too dear to the Thebans, who are convinced he's in contact with the gods and their prophet. No, it would be too dangerous. After so much desert, at last an oasis, Dirce.
Welcome back, Pentheus.
Before me always, during my difficult journey, stood the ultimate beauty of your eyes. For in going through the plains of my realm, I've remembered you often.
I'm honored.
All of me does you honor. But nothing makes you rejoice. Why is that? You recoil from my hand.
No, but...
Don't tell me it's your modesty. The modesty of women melts with love, like snow in the sun.
Not mine.
But why refuse my love?
I was promised to you, and I will keep my vow.
It's just. What I really want from you is a son. An heir who might carry on the name of my race. All the rest of it I leave to those silly fools who follow the heart instead of reason.
But the king's return did not bring calm to the people of Thebes. The populace was disturbed by strange rumors circulating in the city. Woodsmen and shepherds down from the mountains told stories of fantastic creatures, beautiful and mysterious women, who appeared in the caves of Mount Citeron and performed miracles. It was said that they were worshippers of Dionysus, that they had assembled from every corner of the world. They had vowed to follow him everywhere and do him honor. Beautiful and graceful as they were in their mysterious rites, they were cruel and implacable to the enemies of their god. They were the Bacchantes.
And there they were all at once. You could see them. Every one of them deeply immersed in sleep, exhausted. All of them so sweet, so beautiful, that I found myself suddenly stopping to spy on them. But then one of the bulls in a nearby herd sent out a mighty bellow. I shouted and tried to capture it. But at that shout, the girls all woke from their sleep of abandon and ran away.
And then? Go on.
You said you saw them produce a miracle.
It's true.
What was it?
One of them, her young head crowned with a flowering yew branch, struck the earth. And when she did so, a stream of water sprang up.
Water!
Bacchantes of water!
Another one hit the earth with a simple rod, and from it rose a fountain of wine. While in the meantime, from their rich staffs adorned with thick twining ivy, oozed a marvelous, mellow honey.
It's Dionysus who has sent
I
them.
tell you, Tiresias was right. It is the god who was angry at Thebes.
It's the fault of King Pentheus who refuses to honor him.
He's the guilty one. If all the herd should die. We've got to honor Dionysus.
The king has to be made to listen to us.
I say to the palace.
Pentheus, give me the order and I will disperse the people with my men.
No. The Thebans have great need of water and sacrifice, and I must do my best to satisfy them.
Will you sacrifice to Dionysus?
I intend for Demeter to be so honored. One god or another does not make such a great difference when blood runs on the altar and water in the houses.
Listen, my son, to my counsel. Sacrifice Manto. Only in that way can we preserve the throne which is ours.
But why? Your words apparently veil a secret.
It is so.
You are dismissed. And now speak, Mother. If there is a motive which can justify the death of Manto, now is the time to reveal it.
From Lacedaemon, and from a virgin consecrated to Demeter will be born the new ruler of Thebes. And it is from their union that your own ruin will begin.
What are you saying, Mother?
That oracle was prophesied by a sibyl, and it was at the birth of Lacedaemon.
It's useless to wait any longer. Pentheus
Yes,
will not
he's
come
right.
out.
This time he's got to give in. We will all go to him.
He's right. We must sacrifice to Dionysus. Bring him to the palace.
You know the truth now. I am putting your destiny back into your hands where it belongs. You alone must make up your mind.
Go proclaim throughout Thebes that the king wishes to address his people. Thebans! I don't know whether I should still call you by the name of Thebans. Because if you do bear that name, I alone, Pentheus, must still be your king. And it doesn't appear to me just or right for his loyal subjects to present themselves to him, armed with sticks and filled with rebellion. I know. You're going through a trying period. As trying and difficult a time as when Attica attacked and plundered Boeotia, and I, Pentheus, saved you and won a victory. And now, once more, I promise, Pentheus will save you all. You're claiming that your gods are for some reason much angered with your king. It is true. I have sinned. And here, before all of you, I do confess it. During the games of this past autumn, given in honor of Demeter, I did not sacrifice as much as I should have. But I promise you I will make amends. I have given an order to be carried out in great pomp and ceremony for a solemn sacrifice to Demeter of something which is very dear to me. For what can be closer to the heart of a king than the life of one of his subjects? Thus, to placate the goddess, I have decided to offer in sacrifice to Demeter the youngest of our virgins. And the name of the one so honored is Manto. And now, O Thebans, you may go to your homes in peace, because on the great day of the sacrifice, the bountiful goddess will send us rain. And to prove here and now my devotion to you, I give you permission to run one and all to the royal cellars and help yourselves to all the water you need. It's all yours!
My son, now the people are with you once again.
As long as they have water.
Come on, there's water! Down here! Where's the water? There it is! Everybody! Oh, there it is!
What's going on? Hey, what's happened?
The king has given us water.
But why?
Because tomorrow we'll have rain.
Tomorrow?
Now it's my turn. Get out of the way. Get away there. I was here first. I think it's back in there. What do you think you're doing? Go on, get some water. Go on there. Get away. Let me get
I'm going to sleep in the marketplace tonight. I want to be in the very front row.
Me too. I feel much better now. A human sacrifice. That doesn't happen every day of the week, does it?
You said a human sacrifice?
Yeah, and it's not a day too soon.
The youngest and fairest of all the sacred virgins.
The innocent daughter of Tiresias.
Manto.
That's right, Manto. What's the matter with him?
Well. Hey, watch yourself. Manto! Manto!
You're too late, Lakdama. They took her away last night. I couldn't warn her in time. I had come to warn her too, but I was late also.
But we can't let them kill her. We must try to save her life at any cost.
Don't despair, Lakdama. I will speak to the king. In a few days, I will be the queen. He has to listen to me. Stop this sacrifice. Manto has not yet been consecrated to Demeter. She's only been promised. You cannot have her killed.
Manto knows that it's a great honor indeed to be sacrificed to the goddess. She surely did not send you here to beg me for her life.
Manto is at the temple. You know that well.
It is your own grief, then, which makes you come to plead for her.
Not only.
What else, then?
A young man who loves her is suffering more than anyone else in the world. And it is in the name of this love that I ask you, Pentheus, who in a few days will be my husband, to save Manto.
What is the name of this young man?
Lakdama.
Lakdamo.
He's only a slave, but noble in spirit. If Manto dies, it will also be his death.
What you're asking of me is no longer in my power. I've told the people and promised that Manto would be sacrificed. And what the king says is the law, and it's absolutely impossible for me to change it.
But it is inhuman.
And what of the gods? They too are inhuman. And a king is more similar to a god than to a man.
Dionysus, I, Tiresias, here humbly do you honor. On the ritual stone, I have spilled the blood of a tender goat, for I have none other to offer you. And you, Dionysus, who more than any other god has always loved man's frail, short life, I implore you not to let little Manto die. You, a god born of mortal woman, who understands all our joys and all our anxieties, have pity on your blind servant. And oh, Dionysus, give me a sign to show me the way. You are Lakdama?
Yes.
And with you is Dirce?
Yes.
It is the divine Dionysus who has sent you here. I see it all in my mind's eye. Suddenly the whole truth shines clearly. Yes. The Thebans must turn to Dionysus. And the rains at last will fall.
If it should happen to rain before the ceremony, there would be no reason for a sacrifice.
What shall we do, Tiresias? Speak.
Come close to me, Dirce. It is you, the future queen, who must first do honor to Dionysus, the god.
How?
In great secret. Gather this very night the most beautiful and noble Theban maidens, and light up with them the sacred Mount Citeron, there at the entrance to the cavern.
But no Theban has ever dared to enter the cave before.
There in the dark cavern, it is said that the god himself appears. Down there, he is celebrated as a god should be, with much song and dance. You must lead your companions in the sacred dances to Dionysus. And with them, you must dance until your strength runs out.
Will it not be a sacrilege to dance for Dionysus? I am destined for the throne of Thebes. I'm afraid.
Here. It's the wine sacred to Dionysus. Please drink it. It will give you new strength.
Drink it, Dirce, and forget everything which oppresses you. Drink it and be free. Be yourself.
A stranger. Dionysus has sent me.
Dionysus? So he has heard us.
Nothing pleasant ever eludes the god, and beauty is forever pleasant to him.
Does he know why we invoked him?
Most definitely, because Dionysus is in you and in every creature who liberates itself, and breaks off the absurd limitations which bind him.
Tell me, stranger, will the god help us?
For this reason he has sent me. Return to Thebes, have no more fear.
I have faith in you.
Then go now, and wait for the day with confidence. Dionysus the god will keep his promise.
Thank you, stranger, and goodbye.
You mustn't say goodbye. Before the sun has finished its course toward the moon, you will see me again. It will be a most happy reunion.
Manto! Manto! Back there, everybody! Come on, stand there! Oh, stand back!
Dionysus, I pray that you perform a miracle.
Watch, people of Thebes, and take heed. It's the great goddess Demeter, preparing as promised to receive Manto in sacrifice, and before your eyes showing her benevolence. The rain is upon us.
It's not true. Who's he? It is a lie. It's not Demeter. It's Dionysus, who has called the clouds heavy with rain. Nothing is more repulsive to him than a human sacrifice. And he has proved it, Thebans, by the deep sound of his voice, and not after human blood flows on the stone.
Let us proceed with the sacrifice.
No! No!
To you, Demeter, I sacrifice Manto for the people's welfare.
Arrest that arrogant stranger.
No one will ever capture me.
Nearly all of the young people of Thebes climbed the heights of the sacred Mount Citeron. The miracle that had saved Manto and brought rain to Boeotia persuaded the Thebans to celebrate the rites sacred to Dionysus. Among the crowd, Lacdamo and Manto were radiant with joy at being reunited. They were unaware of the strange destiny guiding their footsteps.
What happened this morning before the eyes of all of Thebes has made you lose your entire authority, and your dignity as well. What are you waiting for to act?
To the people of Thebes, the virgin Manto was never mocked by sacrilege, and the stranger was the one who correctly predicted the miracle. It would be a great mistake to persecute them now. We need to wait until the people in their rebellion go against the law. That will be the right moment.
Then the moment you await is upon us. A great number of the Theban youths have assembled on Mount Citeron to celebrate the forbidden Bacchanal. Cups overflowing with wine are circulating among the women, and they have abandoned themselves to all manner of orgies, but rendering homage to Venus, not Bacchus.
Who was the leader of this orgy?
It was the stranger. He provided the wine, and profiting by its potency, he incited the youths and their maidens to defile their purity.
Such conduct deeply offends the customs of Thebes.
And they have made a mockery of the law. I now hold them within my power. I order you to deploy your troops to the Citeron. And I order the immediate arrest of all those who worship a false god. Capture the stranger and bring him here to the palace to be stoned publicly. Bitter indeed will be the aftertaste of the orgies he has brought.
I love you, Lacdamo. I want to live at your side for the rest of my life.
So do I, my Manto. I will never leave you, and will treasure our love to the end of my days.
Be jubilant, youth of Thebes, you who have come to worship Dionysus. Remember, nothing pleases them more than your happiness and your joy and your exaltation. And now, we'll observe a moment of religious silence. I will start the triumphal chant, which is sacred to Dionysus. Oh, happy is he who delights in the gods and their mysteries. May your life be happy and pure as you all pray together under the blessed aura, while the hills around us hymn to Bacchus You'll be cleansed and purified, exalted and rejoicing, and your hearts will be filled with goodness as you render honor to Dionysus. Sing to the god, to the sound of the cymbal. Cry to him, Evoe! Sing to Dionysus! Sing to Dionysus! Evoe! Evoe! Pay attention, O youth of Thebes. If Dionysus, the son of Zeus, wanted to save the life of Manto and spare her from darkness, it was not mere chance. He has preserved the girl's life because it's his wish that this night she be betrothed to Lacedaemon. I know full well what's in your minds. Marriage by one of Demeter's virgins is unspeakable. It's a sacrilege. But learn now that the law which Dionysus would never want to violate bears an exception made by your forefathers. A virgin is freed from her vows if it's for the good of the state, if a king or an heir to the throne asks for her hand in marriage. Tonight the truth must be revealed. Come over here, Lacedaemon. Now, Thebans, this man whom you've believed to be a slave, low and insignificant, is the son of Ino, the sister of Agave, of the valiant race of Cadmus. And it was Agave who, plotting to preserve the throne for Pentheus and his future descendants, had the boy kidnapped in his infancy, to be brought up as a slave among slaves, thus hiding the truth of his noble origins. Then I must be the one legitimate pretender to the throne of Cadmus, and the future king of Thebes. And now, we'll celebrate the wedding with the sacred rites of Dionysus.
Time seems to have stopped for me, Manto. This magical moment knows no beginning and no end.
It's true that love has power to join the heavens and the earth. For in my heart, I too feel as you do, and strangely free.
The soldiers! We're surrounded! It's the guards of Pentheus!
What's happening?
Arrest every one of them!
Come with us. Don't touch her. Come on, let's go.
Move along there. Move along. No talking. Move along there. No talking. Get back in line. Get back in line.
We've managed to capture all of them.
And the stranger?
Disappeared.
There. We'll search that grotto. There seems to be no way into this passage. No entrance of any kind.
Yet it looks like the cavern continues on that side of the stones.
From what I can see, there's no way to escape from over there. Let's go.
Have they taken them all?
Everyone. But you didn't do anything to save them. Why? Why didn't you invoke Dionysus? Why didn't the gods save them?
The gods' ways cannot possibly be understood by mortals.
What will become of Manto? Lakdama?
What the fates have established for them. You've done everything you could to save them.
I was grief-stricken also for you.
I know. Nothing is more generous than a woman's heart.
Semeleo Cadmo, sister of Agave.
Yes, Semele. Semele who gave all her love to Zeus, with whom she conceived Dionysus. Agave didn't want to believe in that love. The child was called illegitimate, and Semele found dishonor, and then death.
But Zeus, whose power is infinite, why didn't he repair this injustice?
He has done so. He has allowed Dionysus to descend into shadowy Hades, to bring out his mother and take her to Mount Olympus. But before that, he must learn to know the grief and the love of mortals. For this, Dionysus has become a man. And only when he has cleared his mother's memory and will have completed all his work, on that day, that hour of penance, Dionysus will abandon his human aspect and his human destiny.
What a wonderful reward for Semele. To find again through love that which he lost for the sake of love.
I know. But it is terrible for a mortal to love a deity. An abyss of eternity parts them, and the void of the finite and the infinite is quite immeasurable. Don't ever forget it, Dirce. And now, my dear, they'll be wondering about your absence.
Will I see you again?
Only one more time, before the rise of the new moon.
Here, my friends, is Dirce, of Helen and of Antyllus, who from tomorrow on will sit on the throne beside me and will reign as your queen. The heads and the representatives of all the tribes of Boeotia are gathered here to do you honor and to present you with their gifts.
I salute you, Dirce. May the future bring you much happiness. The tribe of Atamonte will bring to you 20 of the softest bear skins ever brought down from our mountains. And to Pentheus, your husband and our king, the ever-invincible armor of Cadmus, the founder of Thebes, which we have jealously kept in our custody till now.
I heard that you're looking for me, Pentheus. So I've saved your men the trouble of finding me. I find it undignified for any man who loves liberty as much as I do to be brought to you in chains.
Your arrogance will lead you nowhere, for there is nothing easier than to enchain a lover of liberty.
That is the habit of tyrants.
As well as judges. I see from the way you are dressed, you hail from the land of barbarians. However, your costume doesn't seem to me to be that of a priest, nor certainly that of a warrior. What is it then that brought you to Thebes?
Dionysus has brought me to Thebes to celebrate his rituals among you.
And what are they? Tell me, these rituals.
They are not revealed to anyone profane.
Especially if the profane one is a just king who forbids such impure bacchanals.
He who sees evil where there is none is impure himself.
You claim, then, that I am wrong when I say these orgies we speak of are soaked with wine, and that the women, drunk with liquor, dance disrobed and abandon themselves without any restraint whatsoever.
No, you're not wrong. But there is nothing bad in that. In the holy ritual is born a great joy, sacred and divine. In freeing the senses, you liberate the spirit. The enjoyment of liberty, that is the only happiness nature meant for us, which satisfies our God.
Then how is it they are held only in the night, these sacred, honest rituals?
The night is much sweeter, and the darkness divine.
And a beautiful accomplice to the corruption of women.
Sin can also take place in the daytime.
You are a most able speaker, stranger. What a pity your words say nothing.
To the fool, the words of a wise man seem obscure.
You will pay dearly for your insults and provocations.
And you for your pride.
You impudent Bacchante. But you'll sing another tune when you hear your punishment.
What harm can you do me?
In chains, I will make you perish on the cliffs of the Cithaeron, a meal for the eagles and a prey to the hyenas.
If I wish it, my God will save me.
And where is that God? Where, that I cannot see him?
Right beside me, but you can never see him.
No? And why is that?
Because in your foolish pride, the evil within you has made you blind.
You have offended me, and with me you are offending Thebes. Soldiers, take him away.
You know neither what you do nor what you are.
I am King Pentheus, son of Agave and Achaean.
Pentheus, how much you will have to regret.
Away, take him out of here, and chain him securely to the Rock of the Eagles on Mount Cithaeron, so that in staring at the sun he may be blinded forever and rot in darkness.
In imprisoning me, you're offending the god.
Take him away, I say.
Do not shed blood on our wedding day.
I am not killing him, only putting him in chains. And I will show you, Dirce, that I know how to be generous. Pay attention, so that in Thebes the great rejoicing for my wedding be unmarred. I order that every single young Theban captured on Mount Cithaeron be now put at liberty.
Thank you, Pentheus.
Mine is not only clemency, it is justice.
Attention, young Thebans. The clemency of King Pentheus is great. He has given you your freedom. Open up.
Not you. Why not? No. Where are you taking us? Let go of me. Manto! Let me go, I tell you! Manto! Leave her alone. She hasn't done anything. What more do you want from her?
You'll find out from the king.
In there.
You may go.
But Pentheus...
Get out, I tell you. Hail, cousin. You may sit down now. Since I've learned that you're my equal, you may act as such and need not stand.
Your kindness does not deceive me. What do you want?
I have come here to give you help.
When a powerful man offers to help one that's weaker, there's no doubt he wants to get something out of it.
It is often as you say. But this time you are quite wrong.
Well, then what is it that has brought you here? Your cruelty and delight in having the power to torment others?
If I were as cruel as you say I am, then you wouldn't be here. For many years by now, you would have been buried in the tomb with your ancestors. But let that pass. You well know the punishment we have reserved for a man who profanes a sacred virgin. It is to be drawn and quartered alive.
I know it, and I will be able to face it.
But I have no desire for you to suffer. A servant will fetch you a cup of hemlock poison. That way you will have a much easier death.
I thank you.
And in order to make your last night on this earth a more pleasant one, I have commanded that your spouse be brought to you here in prison.
And then, will she be saved?
If she wishes it. Farewell, my cousin. When we see each other again, we will no longer suffer from any earthly ills.
Manto!
La dama!
They will soon be in slumber. You see, Actaeon, in a public punishment before the populace, the condemned speaks in his own defense, inventing the most absurd lies and stories. Whereas a suicide is the most undeniable confession of the guilt of a prisoner.
This is why I have called you here. I want you to know who they have imprisoned with my daughter.
I thank you. And I swear by all the gods that the armor of Cadmus will never belong to Pentheus.
What'll you do?
My men and I will fight and bring them to Lacedaemon, our people's true son and the real king of Thebes.
Far too many soldiers stand guard at the dungeons.
There may be only 30 of us from the tribe of Atamante, but every one of us is worth 10 of those soldiers. Before night, we will have freed them both.
Halt! Let her pass. What are you doing here?
I want to speak to the prisoner.
I will go with you.
No.
But you know very well it's not possible.
Ateone, tomorrow I will be your queen. Remember that. Stranger, I do not know who you are, but it is clear that Dionysus, your god, is your friend.
You may be sure of that.
And I pray you, I beseech you to invoke him to come and free you.
Why do you wish for a stranger to flee from the law of your people?
I do not want you to die. I am ready to do anything to save you from this horrible end.
But why, Dirce?
Do not torment me. Do not ask me to explain that which is already clear to you.
Oh, say it, if you want my safety.
I love you. I love you with all my heart and soul. When you first appeared to me, I knew you would be the man of my destiny.
How long I've wanted to hear these words. At last, love meant for a man.
What do you mean?
Dionysus has known the grief of mortals, but now, because of you, he knows of love. Without love, without the power that gives love, I would never have been able to achieve the ultimate miracle.
You, the other god Dionysus.
You see the man. Within me lives the god. Does that frighten you?
When I'm near you, I know no fear, except that of losing you. You're immortal. And although my entire life be just an instant of the immense time that you possess, I offer it to you.
Dirce, are you prepared to declare before the world that you worship Dionysus, that you are consecrated to him, and that you will follow him as a Bacchante?
Yes. I am ready to do that.
We'll be together in death for all eternity, since life would not unite us.
No. I won't let you.
Lacedaemon, I must follow you no matter what you do or say, even if you use force to stop me.
Oh, my love. Then I will drink the potion before you, and open for you myself the gates of darkness.
Look over there! Disappeared.
Lacedaemon, you are free to go, and your wife along with you.
Who are you?
Polycrates, the chief of the tribe that was your father's. These warriors are your own people and stand ready to die for you. We recognize you as our prince and sovereign lord of Thebes.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, to take you with us to our mountains.
Pentheus, the infantry and the sacred guard are ready to move.
How many warriors does Polycrates have with him?
No more than 30.
What road have they taken?
They're fleeing toward Mount Sidoron.
The cavern where the stranger is hidden, with Dirce.
We'll wipe out his men in a single blow.
Long before the new moon is risen, many lives will have drowned in the bloody river of history. Go now. Await my arrival at the head of the army. Who is it in this house comes sneaking out of the darkness? A shadow or a man?
It is I, Dionysus.
What is it you want of me now, prophet of disaster?
I have come to you to persuade you to follow the way of wisdom.
And what marvels this wisdom teaches? It promises to men of justice such as I am that they themselves have the power to crush and destroy any enemy who appears to oppose them.
Be careful, Pentheus. The gods will punish all men who follow the road of evil.
What is that evil? If mine are evil ways, then all men stand condemned, for you'll never find a man who with gold and with power won't seek to surpass his fellow man.
The gods wait a long time, watching the acts of men, and then the impious ones are overthrown.
And I don't fear your gods, and I don't fear the law, for a king can change any law in his favor.
It is bitter, Pentheus, to taste the vengeance of the gods.
I am the king, and I have the courage to meet my destiny without fear.
Do not go. Your fate is already sealed.
Don't go, son. Perhaps Dionysus will really prove to be a god.
Mother, even you give in?
I am afraid. Remember the prophecy of the Sibyl.
I will challenge that prophecy once and for all. Now I have orders to give to our soldiers.
My son, don't take chances. It's better for you to render honor to the god, accept him, and save your life.
I feel my life has no meaning if I must cringe and crawl like a vile serpent.
Son, I implore you, stay here. I have a terrible feeling I'll never see you again.
I must fight. I have a proud name, and I'll bow to no one, neither mortal nor divinity. That is how you brought me up, Mother. And if the road which you have always chosen for us should lead to our ruin, you alone are guilty, and you will pay the price.
He's no longer to blame. Only my own folly.
He too has offended the god. You and he will be overthrown in the same disaster.
Here, parry this one. Polycrates, Pentheus men are attacking on two sides.
And we'll be there to greet them. Warn Lockdown and Monto not to move out of the cavern for any reason whatsoever.
Very well.
Polycrates! Polycrates, the infantry is on us. They've come up from the plain.
Hurry up. All of you get to the rocks. Let's go.
The battle between the mountaineers of Polycrates and the heavily armored infantry of Thebes was heroic and tragic, a magnificent sacrifice. The 30 men from the tribe of Adamantes slowly retreated to the innermost reaches of Citaron, defending the caves. They fought to the death with the ranks of Theban soldiers, as they had promised their chieftain. For every one of them who fell, 10 Theban soldiers paid with their lives, until at last, the whole battlefield was a mass of lifeless bodies. The guards of the invincible King Pentheus had victory within their grasp. The last of the heroes had fallen. The king's triumph was inevitable.
Pray for help to your god Dionysus. To the cavern.
O Zeus, my divine father, I invoke you. And you, women of my following Bacchantes, raise up your thyrses, clang the joyous cymbals of Phrygia that you may defeat the legion of Pentheus. Evoe! Evoe! It's the god who has sent them.
Dirce. Dirce, enter into yourself again. It is your king who orders it.
I'm no longer Dirce. I no longer know you. The god commands me.
Out of my way, then, and go quickly. Being a woman could never save you from the wrath of Pentheus.
Much greater the rage that you will encounter.
Dirce, this is the day you were destined to join your life with mine.
My life belongs to the god, and yours is already veiled in darkness. Bacchantes! It is time! Follow me! The god wills it!
Infantry, you may finish the carnage! Forward!
The rocks are turning red.
They're burning. What heat! They're glowing. They're melting. Let's go. Run for your lives. Run for your lives.
Forward, soldiers.
render homage to Dionysus.
As long as I hold a sword, I'll never be intimidated.
Surrender, for you're only a man.
I am a king, and I will fight like a king.
The gods see very little difference between a king and a slave.
I swear before the heavens that I stand ready to engage in combat with you.
That's not possible, for I am Dionysus.
I'm still prepared to fight you.
No. Another is eager to bring justice back to Thebes, and he wears the invincible armor of Cadmus.
Lakedamo. I will never retreat before my fate. On your guard, Lakedamo. It is not yet written that Pentheus is vanquished. And now, Lakedamo, it's either me or you. Ah! The fates have decreed it. Look at me now, Lakedamo. See how a king of Thebes meets death.
Dionysus.
Dirce. My human journey comes to an end. The vast fields of Lygia and of Phrygia, the lands of faraway Persia, cities of barbarians and Greeks, all of that is over.
No.
I've learned the heartaches and the love of mortals. Now I must be gone.
Do not leave me.
I must finish the work I've come to do. I will descend into Hades and release my mother from the eternal shadows.
And you will not return.
The man in me is dead. There's nothing left but the god.
Stay. Remain then.
But why? To watch you die? And after you to have to see others vanish, other young faces? To watch forever the infinite stream of lives go by before my eyes interminably? No. It's too horrible. I am immortal, Dirce. Remember that. And on Olympus, I want to forget about Earth. And I want to forget the power of human passions.
Give me, Dionysus, the necessary strength, so that I can endure this pain.
You, Dirce, will lead the Bacchantes. You alone will guide their legions on Earth. And you will proclaim to all who live the credo of Dionysus that true beauty is goodness, and that beauty knows no death.
Infinite and mysterious are the ways of the gods, and the will of heaven can never be foretold. While hope was still alive, there was no help. And only when all hope was lost did the will of the god, when least expected, reverse the will of mortals. And this is the epilogue of all that has gone before.